Is the Texas Instruments Voyage 200 still a viable calculator in 2023? Well, let's find out. It's a calculator that was released in 2002, 21 years ago, and here I am, using it in college. Well, let's look more into this. It's a rather strange design for most people who have used the Texas Instruments calculators before, as here you can see we have a full QWERTY keyboard, and we have 8 function keys on the top, and that screen, it's rather big. But we still have pretty much all the capabilities of a standard TI-82 Plus calculator. It's just we have a lot more buttons and a lot more computing power, which is huge. Additionally, you get this nice little clamshell design that, well, it just looks nice on a desk. It's like a mini computer. Now, the interface is rather different to the TI-84 line and most other calculators, but it's very similar to the TI-89 Titanium, where it has menus and many different programs. For example, this is Notefolio, where you can just straight up take notes on your calculator. Kind of strange, but you can totally do it, and you can totally interface with your computer while doing that. The interface is mostly made up of apps and the main calculator section. It's very different of a menu, but it's not too hard to navigate once you know what you're doing. Graphing here is pretty easy, pretty simple, and not exactly fast, but not exactly slow either. So, well, we're seeing decent speeds, but how does this compare to a normal modern calculator like the Inspire CX2 CAS edition? Well, it's running ARM, and it calculates it instantly compared to the Voyage 200. So I guess that's a bit unfair, but as long as you have plenty of time, it shouldn't matter. For some background, I'm an aerospace and electrical engineering student, and, I love the homebrew applications for any calculator, as a lot of them are written in BASIC or Assembly, Lua, or Python, depending on your TI calculator. Here, we're going to be looking at just a basic aerodynamics calculator. This is open to anyone who can download it, and what's unfortunate about a lot of these software is they're very hardware specific, and even emulating them is not quite right. So for a lot of these specialty programs, you just simply need to be able to do it on the proper hardware itself. Now, this means you have to connect it to your computer, of course, but it doesn't just have a mini USB or micro or even USB-C. No, we're using standard serial via a 2.5 millimeter auxiliary port on the calculator itself, which requires its own specialty cable that, let me put it this way, it hasn't changed since the 90s, and oh boy, is it beautiful. That beautiful plug going straight in to the awesomely slow serial connections on this calculator. But hey, it works. And once you do that, you get access to the amazing suite of additional apps, like the Mechanical Engineering and Electrical Engineering Pro apps. I will not go over how powerful these are, but oh my gosh, they can do so much and would be so helpful to me years ago if I had known about them. Admittedly, now for the classes, I don't really need to know them precisely, but this is extremely useful for personal projects or for really anyone. The electrical engineering one, I think, is much more powerful, but that is not me being mean to the mechanical one. That is they are both extremely powerful and can really save you a lot of time. Especially if you want to not use a computer in class, this is huge. And it really can help you with exams, homeworks, and it's all allowed, so it's not like it's cheating. Additionally, you can just simply write your own programs. These are just basically compiling of a lot of formulas. So, would I recommend the Voyage 200 in 2023? I would say yes and no. If you're an enthusiast who likes tinkering with things that are pretty rare and hard to get, then yeah, it's great. I love my mini computer, but it's simply not as powerful as my TI Inspire, which is so much better in every single way. It can run Python natively. And, most people just want the ease of access. So for most people, the TI-84 plus CE would be amazing and much more than what they would ever need. But my heart always goes out for these weird, small, little computers. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.